I'm sorry, I'm just doing a Grimsby and slipping down out of my chair, so I'm gonna have to get set back down and start the videos. Welcome back, guys, to episode 10 now of the FIFA 21 Grimsby to Glory, or FIFA Road to Glory, as many know it on Ultimate Team and all that, which we did at the start of the year. But it's not about that, as it's about the fixtures today. And yes, we finished deadline day yesterday. I highly suggest you watch that one, and the one before, and the one before that, and keep up to date as much as you can, as we're in February 2025, and we have 4 games this month. We're going to play 3 of them, and of course 2 of them are going to be simmed. But actually, no, one of them will be simmed out. I'm stupid. Maybe we go into this next month and simulate Blackburn, get that out of the way, so then it leaves us with 5, 4, and then 2 to end the season off with, as we really near the end. But today, I need to get back onto the fixtures and onto topic, as we have Reading, Coventry, Sheffield Wednesday, and Luton. And I've had a couple of people suggest I turn my microphone up, so I've done that for the conferences. The first question, Jenny, got the most likes on the comment, saying you should look at Smith Rowe. He's doing great at Arsenal in real life at the moment. He can be an upgrade at left wing or competing in Cam with Down. Now we've changed the formation, it might be hard to fit him in, and I think he's in the starting 11 at Arsenal. Used him before on this save, so I'd say unlikely, but not, of course, never. And the next one, Pig Noobs Games. First comment, make it a good one. Ryan Fraser from Newcastle, add spice to the subs. That is a good one. And yeah, hopefully I can do that. It also says for the majority of the half of the season, the last half, sim the games, kind of rubbish for you. Yeah, I need to kind of sim more than I play. So we're going to try and sim a couple today, hopefully, if results go our way. And yes, I'm going to look into Fraser, as the last one is one I think is a perfect suggestion, who I've never actually looked at. J-Back Gaming says you should sign Onan. It will be a great right back for the Mariners. The Sunderland captain, I think, at one point in real life. Don't know if he still is. That is a perfect suggestion if he hasn't gone downhill. I don't know about his age as well, but he's a perfect backup. And of course, with Marsh always tired, we need one. Left it a bit late, but oh well. We can't really make any more signings right now. Maybe he could be a backup in the Premier League. That would be nice for him, as it would be nice for us to pick up all 3 points here against Reading when we have 5 games in a row, which I think we should win them all, but it's down to how we play, with Forster in goal, Stacey, Mark Gehi, Ben Mee making a start in centre-back. Yes, I'm going to put him straight in. Controversial, but we love controversy here, with Mole at left-back. Dowell as captain now at left midfield, 80 rated, with Hove and Pope as the central midfield. Serescu, who will be leaving the club at the end of the season, want to give him a good departing gift by getting promotion with him, with Camponzano and Semenyo up front. Wasn't the most pretty of football last time out, but still, it got us the win. And let's have a look at the Royals team. Southwood in the goal, Liam Moore, Costas, Solet and Vieira, Laurent, Rinamotta, Selali with Amiobi, John Swift and Crivarelli. Of course, we know what happened earlier on in the season against these. We don't want a repeat of it. That's what really knocked us out of where we were, near the top. And yeah, now we're in a face for the probably second place, I'd say. That's a poet rhyme, and I don't even know it, if that makes any sense as well, as we just need 3 points, and I don't care about the performance, just points please. And Stacey onto Serescu here. We want to start off the better in this game and try and create something straight away. Brilliant ball from Brandon Pope, and Camponzano's already through, and he isn't missing that one. Under 10 minutes on the clock. This formation could be definitely working now, because it's looking good. The replay, oh crap. I clicked both bumpers. I meant to do a celebration with one of them and it didn't really work out. But still, we've scored and we're 1-0 up. And Dejan Serescu on the ball now. Stacey, oh, got shut down a bit there. But that is a perfect start to the game, isn't it? 1-0 up within 10 minutes against a team that is our bogey team, really. Absolutely fantastic. As me, that is not a good touch on your debut, though. Straight to Crivarelli. We've come across with Mark Gehi, though, to block it off. Now Laurent in the middle. Josh Laurent, I think that is, of Shrewsbury. As John Swift now trying to come forward. Pressure on him as he's got it out wide to Clinton Molar's side. Back in the middle to Swift. Trips over his own man. And he's got a ball through there, but a great foot in. Yeah, don't appreciate the new man making mistakes. I mean, he is 35 or 33 or 34. One of those ages, but still don't like mistakes, as Semenyo shouldn't make one here. Should get that ball straight around the corner again, looking for Camponzano. Who we can't reach. Clinton Molar now into the middle to Dowell, onto Hove, onto Semenyo, onto Camponzano. First touch, shot! And what a save from Southwood. What a move of football that was. And we are just playing so good. The camera couldn't even keep up. As Mark Gehi with a header. Oh, and it's gone in! It's gone in off the foot of Southwood. I thought he had saved that every day of the week, but no, slips past him. How has that gone in? How? Look, it's a delivery deep into the box, headed by Mark Gay and off the leg of Southwood. Bobbles over him into the side netting. It is 2-0. I'm very glad we didn't sell him now. However, Reading do have a chance. He's going to make a tackle. No, he doesn't, because they've gone backwards into Liam Rinamotta, onto Laurent, around the corner to Swift. But honestly, if they score, I think we'll still get back into this one, because we have played superbly. We get loads of pressure on the defence in this 4-4-2 formation, but we just seem to deal with it like we did against Bristol City. Ben Mee gives a penalty away on his debut, but I am very sceptical about that penalty. It didn't look it. That's a problem we've got to cut out if we do go to the Prem. Penalties, as he swipes the legs, but it isn't actually a foul, if you know what I mean. I didn't click B, I didn't slide, it's just a swipe of legs. So it's the second time we played Reading, and an undeserved penalty gets justice. Forced with a good save. Gotta still keep it out of the box. It's going to go in. Don't let them score a header. Oh no, my days, Vieira. Is he wearing a helmet? I think he is, but what a header that was. Yes, he is. I mean, that is a good goal, but no fair. He's got protection to head that ball more powerfully. He's got power on that noggin to just get the ball straight over our defender, Mike Gay, who actually doesn't win that. No, it isn't. It's Clinton Mola, but that is disappointing. Shouldn't have conceded, and it's back to 2-1. Puts a bit of pressure on us for now, that other goal, but still, it's from a corner. 2 corner headers, which you don't really see many days. I mean, there were 2 corner headers for us in one game, but yeah, it doesn't happen much as we're going to go into half-time. I think 2-1 up, unless they get to play this attack out, which it looks like they're going to do. Kivisheli goes backwards, and there we go. 2-1 up at the break. At least it's not 1-1, and yeah, I would have said we were really going confidently, but a penalty, which wasn't really a penalty, put a bit of the EBGBs in me, and then the corner that they scored from has put me a bit down. Reading look like they actually do want to get back into this game in this second half. It's Laurent on the ball in the middle, gives it to Rinamotta, round the corner to Swift. We're trying to get out there and put the pressure on, but they're looking for that one ball as Hove cuts it out. Good cut away from the central midfield though, onto Rinamotta. Good tackle as well. Serescu fires it forward to Camponzano, and we've got a run of Semenyo in front. That's a good chip over the top as well. He's in a foot race, is Semenyo. He wins it with a good first touch and blasts it into the top corner. Counter-attacking football with this 4-4-2 is the way. Oh yeah, back in the lead. Great ball from Victor. That one over the top. And 2 strikers is actually working really nicely for me. It's a great finish. Keeper, no chance. Ben Mee to come out of the defence. Number 35. He just took a big number and he makes another mistake there. I mean, it's not been convincing from this new centre-back, I tell you. Now Gregerson's gone. I think we've got the worst ending of the bargain, but still we've got Ivan, who should hopefully come back into form soon, as Crivielli has the ball in the middle, and they're caught offside. Just thought I'd put that in there, because I would like another goal as well. Semenyo. Ben Mee with a good pass down the field to reach Semenyo. Camponzano now. There's a man free in the middle in Semenyo. It's a cross over the top. It's a great touch. He should have another, and does. Rolls it into the bottom corner, and it is 4-1 against Reading. These are 9th. These aren't far off us, so this is a great result. And that is a great goal as well. Victor finding him again. Goal scorer turned provider, as that is just a roll into the bottom corner. The keeper's had a horrid day here, Southwood, as it could have even been more. They didn't deserve the goal, which was just a fluky header, and it's 4-1. There is still plenty of time left in this game, possibly for more, but possibly a bad thing as well, because Reading might keep the tails up and try and salvage a draw, even though it's really difficult for them, and I don't think they've deserved it at all and played the way that shows that they're going to get a draw out of this, as Amiobi throws it into Rinamotta. Good turn onto John Swift, into Crivielli here. Got to try and get a tackle in. It's in the middle to Rinamotta. Through the middle again to Crivielli. Mike Gay comes across. It's in the middle. And it's 4-2. John Swift to poke it home. Interesting game, this one. Very interesting. We've conceded 2 very sloppy goals. Very sloppy defending. But then again, we've got a good result. I'll let you off the hook this time, boys. But conceding 2 at home isn't ideal. And hopefully we can kill this potential comeback as quickly as possible. Camponzano goes to try and nutmeg the keeper, and I think I caught him a bit off, but still saved by the legs as Serescu's going to whip the ball in. Not another header, punched away from Southwood, only as far as Joanne Ho from range, and that's poor. Brandon Pope now on the ball, looks down the line to Kieran Dowell. Could we do something here? He's going to cut inside, give it into Pope. Can Brandon Pope? Oh, this guy could not hit a barn door episodes ago, and now he's become the best shooter in the game. Brandon, show them the back of your shirt. Actually could be up for goal of the season, that. It's a shame it isn't a game winner, as it's the 5 fifth, or should I say fifth one, in a 5-star display. Look at that, looping over the keeper, who could have actually done better. I think he makes it look better than it is, but still, we will take it. 5 to Grimsby, 2 to Reading. And it looks like it's going to, and is, be 5-2 at the final whistle. Great performance that one, boys. Really happy with it. Just got to keep kicking on, because that is how we want to play every game of the season. And why couldn't you have done? And how did other results go? Please be in our favour. Birmingham City have lost, so we are up to 3rd. Okay, so we've gone up a place in the table. Nottingham Forest did beat them, though, so it's all tighter still. That is a very tight playoffs, which was very open at one point, as Crystal Palace are 5 points in front. Are there? No, 6. I can't do maths. And Fulham are 11. They look like they're running away with it with 15 games to go. And who was the next game? It was Coventry. That was it. We have a struggle against these sometimes, as Abel Ruiz, remember him from the Arsenal save? At Reading, keeping up with Campunzano on goals. It isn't going to show it this time round, but he is literally one behind him. 21 goals our striker's got, and he's managed to get 21. Typical. And there's letter confirmation of what I thought. He is going to leave down to rescue, so he gets 16.5 million once it's time to actually sign players. As yeah, he's saying he's sorry about how things, there was no hard feelings yet. You're a team player. So Rescue is one player who is going, who I'm actually not angry about, and I'm actually still going to play him because it's important to this formation that we are now playing, as we're going to go with this team again. He's not getting the Harper treatment with Forster in the goal, Stacey, Margehi, Ben Mee and Mola. I trust him in a simulated game with Dowell, Hove, Pope and Serescu, Campunzano and Semenyo, who looked like a perfect partnership in the last game. Just need to see it rolling consistently, as these are 16th away at St Andrews, not even Coventry's real stadium, as they've got 5 at the back. But we should be able to beat it with how we've been playing. Please stick to the form, FIFA, as it does. And Mola gets a late goal after Semenyo with the 23rd minute one. Lovely, Jubby. That pressure is still firmly on, as they're actually doing well to keep away from us, though. Jeff got upset that he didn't play. Come on, mate. Just be a team player. You can see we're on form. You're not just going to slip and slide your way into the team, as the next game is against Wednesday. Maybe he plays in that. So we've got a loan offer for Hammerlinen. Okay, mid-season. It's a loan to buy. And of course, I'm going to delegate that for a 1-year one. But that's a bit weird. The transfer window was like half a month ago, as we're still getting reports back, monthly scout reports, scouting reports on players. And I'm not really bothered about it too much at the moment. I want to get into this game. Yeah, I'm going to play this one, I think. So it might be 2 played and 3 simulated, or maybe I do 3 of each, as Ryan Brick's going to go out on loan as well. But I want to get to the team sheet for this next game against 23rd place. You see, we've got to play this. Simulating, it's going to be somewhat like 0-0. So I'm going to make 2 changes. Although Semenyo did score a few goals, he's going to be benched for this one, as Forster's in the goal. He's gone back up a rating, I think. And Stacey, Gehi, Ivan and Mola in the defence, with Dowell, Hove, Pope and Serescu through the midfield. Campunzano and Jeffcott, who have scored the most goals for us. I know Semenyo is doing well, but Jeffcott does actually have more now. I've checked the stats, so please score goals. And Sheffield Wednesday, you never know what to expect, do you? Dawson, Adobejo, Borna, Iorfa, Ramirez, Jackson, Pellier-Pessit, Bannon, Reach, Jeffcott, I don't know if it's related to our Jeffcott at all, and Josh Windass. I can't remember the result against these earlier on in the season. I don't know if he played the game, but still, I've got high hopes of the form we're on. We can get a win, and we do really need it to keep up with the high flyers in Fulham and Crystal Palace. That's not a foul. That is not a foul. Jeff got dragged to the ground when he was through on goal. I'm arguing that's a red card in real life. Yes, I don't expect it on FIFA for a non-slide tackle, but still, that is a bad one, as Ivan does win the ball in a good position, though. On to Jeffcott, going to hit it first time, and I don't know why he went left-footed. And Jackson with the ball back into Iorfa, now forward to Barry Bannon, a very experienced player who I'm surprised has still stayed at Sheffield Wednesday, and of course he's still playing. He's like, must be 36, 37 in this save. As Windass with the ball over to Pellier-Pessit, as he gives it on to Jeffcott. Good tackle there. Mola gets a little tap on it as it goes into Hove. Campunzano now, and we're just lacking a final product with this passing. Not as good as a start as we did against Reading. Still though, it is 0-0, and we are of course the better team, which I expect us to be, as Dowell doesn't keep that one in though. Pellier-Pessit on the ball in the middle. I'm going to be popping the P's as we've given it into Jeff Cotter. They have, and back out wide. Half an hour in. Sheffield Wednesday actually still having few attacks as Windass has it in the middle now. And he's got a bit of a gap into the middle. Mark Gay, come across, block this off as it's past to Adam Reach. Need to block this, and Stacey makes a last-ditch tackle. Boys, what does happen in your heads when we play a lower team? However, it could be a counter-attacking detrimental damage for Sheffield Wednesday as it goes in. Whew, that was a mouthful. I didn't even know what I was saying for a moment. I was just focused on getting that goal. That was an absolute mouthful, and I apologise. I had no idea what was going through my head apart from score the goal, which Jeff Gott does. It comes off the keeper, bounces up and down all over the place, all around, and into the back of the net. I think it's going to count as an own goal as well, which is a bit harsh. It was on target. Jeff Gott not doing that bad on his return game. Don't mind that. I mean, he didn't get credit for the goal. It said an OG from Dawson. Guessing it's Chris Dawson in their goal, as Jeff Gott does have the ball for them, though. It's going to be confusing with two Jeff Gotts. This one could score here, but we've got a tackle in from Dejan Sarescu. Of course, could play right back when he came to us, and he's going to flood forward. A really good end to the time in a Grimsby shirt would be appreciated. Sarescu as Camponzano with a good pass again. He's got really good with delivery, but Jeff Gott can't finish on it. It's all over the place, in my head and on the field, apart from the goal, of course, as it is 1-0 at half-time, but I would like it to be more. Saw Palace was level. That's good for us, but what would be better is more goals. So let's go out there and get another one, shall we? He off with a header, though, and they've blown the whistle. Is he offside, or it's a foul? I think he is offside. That was very, very weird, because I thought he was going to give a penalty, and I was very concerned as Camponzano on the ball straight away. I don't know how good his crossing is, so I'm going to pass it into Dejan, who's made a really good darting run, shoots across net, and it doesn't reach that bottom left, but really good counter. And John Ho with the ball forward now onto Luke Jeffcott, our Jeffcott. I think the other Jeffcott's gone off. Can he get a ball through? Hits Camponzano. Can we try and kill it off here? He can't miss like the other one did, but he does. He misses like Sarescu, and our top scorer hasn't actually scored in a while. I mean, we are winning games, so no concern there. But I'd like a golden boot scorer. Would like him back, please. As, Harris with a good touch. It's Kadeem Harris. He races away from Stacey as well. And it's straight through Fraser Forster for 1-1. That, boys, like I've said literally every single game, is why you kill them off. Sheffield Wednesday getting a goal from the blue. It's a moment of madness, a good moment of madness for Kadeem Harris, but not for us. Runs through our defence and shoots at the keeper. Now, Fraser Forster, I've been a fan of yours so far, and I've made it obvious on this channel, too much so, but that is one you should definitely save. It was 1-on-1, but still, it's straight at you, so now we've got a fight to get back into this game as Jeff Gott comes forward with it into Kieran Dowell, across the middle to Camponzano. We've missed a couple of chances. We need to finally try and score one as Jeff Gott's tripped. What's going on? And Kieran Dowell on it now. Can Kieran Dowell find a ball here? Jeff Gott making the move through the middle, but it's gone on to Camponzano. Hits it at the keeper, and that is one of the misses of the season from our top golden boot scorer. I don't get why he's missing so many as we've ran straight back into the defence again. That is shocking, but it's shocking how bad our shots are. It's not that we're playing bad. We are not playing bad. It's just the shots. We're not getting good shots off. And Kadeem Harris has come on and been a really good player for Sheffield Wednesday today. We've got to keep them out here. It's across the box. And now on to Ivan, who needs to try and get us forward quick. It's on to Brandon Pope into Camponzano. Across now to Hove. Get this out to Dowell. And where can we go? There's no striker actually making a run. Jeff Gott onto Camponzano. Right, Jeff Gott, get running. As it's easy for the defender, but it's given us a foul. And he comes off here for Semenyo. This is a big chance, which I am definitely not going to shoot with. It's going to be Brandon to just roll it out to Dowell. Dowell with the cut back, gives it to Sarescu, making a good run. Dejan Sarescu has to put that back into Dowell. It's a great ball. What a ball. And we have stole it. We've got the win. 2-1 against Sheffield Wednesday. But, God, we had to fight for it. Rowing the boat right next to Wednesday. Bit controversial, that. I'm sure the papers will write something about it. But look at this. Sarescu just threads it straight through two defenders. Diving all over the place. Doing Davinson Sanchez defending there on the floor. And Dowell finishes it from close range. The win we deserved. And will it be the win we get? That is unknown still to me. Adam Reach on the ball in the middle. Intercepted now from Semenyo. Goes to try and spin his man. Still trying to fight for it and still can't get there. But ref, just blow the whistle before Kadeem Harris, that's his name, can get on the board because he's been the best player. Although, don't actually. I actually do. It was behind Campunzano. As we get the win 2-1 against the Owls, we had to grind for it. 23rd. Didn't play like a 23rd place side, so hopefully they can stay up. I mean, that performance has given me hope they can. Hopefully it gives them faith. Don't want to see them that low, as Birmingham lost again, but I know they played Palace. So Palace are not dropping points. Same with Fulham. They're closer to Fulham now than they are to us. I think that was already the thing, but still, that's a shame. Really want to be up there. And next up is Luton, 21st. But after that last performance, I'm going to go with the same team, and I'm going to risk the sim. Yes, it's against the low side. Risky business, but I am going to do it with Forster in the goal, Stacey, Gehi, Ivan and Mola in the defence, Dowell, Hove, Pope and Serescu, Campunzano and Semenyo is back in, and Hove's actually gone up a rating, which is so deserved. It is unreal. He has been an immense player for us this season. As what we're going to do right here against the Hatters, we are away from home, which isn't good, at Kenilworth Road. They haven't got 5 at the back though, which is a good thing when you're simming games. Not when you're playing, because when you're playing it's actually decent. As can we get the win? We do, and it's 1-0. It's a very close game. They had the chances, but Brandon Pope with the decider, and he is on flames with goals. That tops off a beautiful unbeaten month, as Crystal Palace haven't played yet. I thought they had for a second there, and we were actually close to Fulham now. We are very close. We're 8 points. It was 11 at the start of the episode, so a really good undefeated month's done as well. Palace still stay in front of us though, so that is a shame. I mean, if we chase Palace realistically and we catch them up, we could catch up Fulham. They must have dropped off lately a little bit. So that actually makes me a bit happier, but still it's a long way to go. We're going to do it. Blackburn we are going to play. That's what I've just decided. Then it leaves us with 5 games, then 4, and then the last episode's going to be 2. Both played, but hopefully we're closer to Palace, and of course, hopefully promotion. Fingers crossed. I don't want more playoff places games, as McNamee goes out on loan as well to a team in the 3rd division of Germany, La Liga 3, or Liga 3 I think it's called, as we need to get the team ready for this. And I think it already is ready. I think this team we are playing with is the strongest and is proving to be so. With Forster back down again in the net, he can't make up. 72 or 73 rated with Stacey. Gehi's gone up though. Ivan and Mola's gone up. Dowell, Hove, Pope and Serescu, Campunzano and Semenyo, as Jeff continues to complain being benched. I mean, you did kind of score against Sheffield Wednesday, and it might have been unfair to bench you, but you've got to prove off the bench you weren't playing time. And the lineup for Blackburn Rovers: Sturgiakis in the net, if you pronounce it that way, Elliot Bennett, Cannon, Ponk, and Gaz. Ponk's just a funny name, with Davenport there as well. Dak and Buckley. So Bradley Dak actually didn't leave them. He's still there with Dolan, Gallagher and Chapman. So they've kept hold of Dak. I thought he'd gone in a cup game, I think it was, when we played them, and he wasn't there. So I salute you, Blackburn. Done well to keep hold of him. I think he's around, should be around like 83, 84 rated, because he has potential in the Championship. As you know what dynamic potential player growth does in this league. As the ball's over the top, we play with 80 rated. They probably are, as Chapman has the ball out wide. Need to get a tackle in here with Ivan, but just force him to dribble out. However, they do have the ball straight away, and it is Dak on the ball. We've got to get Clinton Mola closer. Dolan plays a 1-2. Ivan comes across. No penalty. We're outside of the box anyway, as that's a great spin. This guy just likes to showboat, as it's back to Bennett. Bennett across to Davenport. Just got to get a nick in there and get the ball away, as John Buckley now running circles into Davenport again. Sam Gallagher keeping us off of it. Keeping us definitely way off of it. It's a 1-2 in the middle, and it's very nervy defending. So glad he ended up missing that, as Dak tries to put it around the corner again. I'm surprised Blackburn haven't got into the Premier League yet as well. They are really scrapping for it, as Hove does have the ball forward onto Pope. Now around the corner to Campunzano. Can we get a winger on this? Dowell make a run, as he does now. Kieran Dowell. We've got a run of Semenyo in the box as well, but he's going to go back post to Serescu, who tried to get a foot on it but still couldn't. Only as far as Pope in the middle. Campunzano hit that first time. Hove. It's going to bounce to Semenyo. Good touch, but through to the keeper and was offside anyway. Close one. And Chapman with a close one now for Blackburn, maybe, because he's keeping the ball very well away from Dayan. It's been mostly Blackburn, to be honest with you, but no real chances, as Matt Gay has to slide in there to block it, and he's put it wide again. If Sam Gallagher could finish, it probably would be a different game, because we are just sitting back. But then again, like I said a couple of games ago, 4-4-2, soak the pressure, score on the counter. So can we do it here? It's on to Kieran Dowell. Semenyo making a run behind. It's a good ball into Semenyo. Good control away from the defender. Good spin. Oh, and it's given us on ball. Sometimes, ref, I just think give over. As Pope, the ball in the middle now, on to Camponzano. Can we get this out wide to Dowell? Make a run round. There we go. Bennett just absolutely stranded as Kieran Dowell's running at them. We need to score a chance before they do. Dowell pulls it back to Brandon Pope, who just is a goal-scoring machine. He's a robot. Pope is a robot. Goal-scoring machine. The central midfielder, the ex-captain, well, the youngster who's come from the academy and grown, is just playing out of his skin at the moment. I mean, he is good, but how he's playing at the moment, he should be at the top level. Honestly, grateful to have him, to be fair, and he is a youth player, and that's saying something about a youth player. Usually, they're faithful to having you because you brought them up as Dowell. It's two. It's two out of nowhere, and we look like we're cruising. Kieran Dowell has now turned into goalscorer from provider. That's a common theme today, as it's just headed across the net. I think the keeper could do better and just stay still instead of diving across net. But then again, when you're at one side of the net, you want to get to the other. You want to dive and make yourself big. But he hasn't really done it as much or to the plan he would have liked to do it to, because the ball's still gone past him, over him in fact, into that bottom corner. And that marks, hang on, it might not mark the end of a good half. Camponzano on a charge. It could even be three. Camponzano, Victor, oh, tries to put it across the box but just can't. He read the sweaty. Fair play to him. As I'm going to try and select Mark Gehi from this corner as well. See if we can get another header today, as it looked good. It's gone through to Semenyo, bounced off him onto, I don't know who it was, Hove or Dowell. Someone jumping at the occasion, as there's a foul in there somewhere. The ball's only cleared up to us, and oh, that was a good bit of head tennis, but I wish you wouldn't have blown the whistle. It's 2-0 and looked like being 3 there if they wouldn't have blocked the sweaty. Very decent half from us. Not going to look at scores elsewhere this time. Just going to focus on us, because I feel like I say literally every single time, more goals for us. And here is John Buckley on the ball. Gives it into Gallagher. It's a 1-2. It's an exchange. Blocked there as Gallagher is going to try and carry on a bit of his flurry from the first half, but it's a good tackle in there. Good pace to beat Pope to it, but he still gets a foot on it, does our lad. It looks like he's injured, but that is a bad thing. Although he does need a rest in this game, as Camponzano doesn't, because he's going to finish that off. He's up for it. He wants more goals to get close to the top goal scorer, which he already keeps, but needs to extend, and looks like he is going to. I'm worried about Pope, though. He's telling me to take him off for wing. I'm going to do that because I don't want him risked for the rest of the season. Good finish, though. We'll talk about the positives, as it is 3-0 in this game, and Blackburn just falling apart. Oh dear, and when I mention a player doing well in this game, there's a curse. He gets injured. Camponzano down now. I mean, he asked for a chance. He might get one here, because I haven't actually put him on off the bench, so he might have to get one for the last 20 minutes and hopefully do well, as Williams on the bob. I don't appreciate them injuring my players. I think they're just very butthurt that we've beaten them, as I kind of injured one of theirs there. It's Bradley Dack sticking his foot over the ball, I think, for this one. Lewis Wing, I'm controlling, he's not in the wall. I want the wall to jump as it's over them, and Forster doesn't save it. It's actually still gone in. Okay, fair play. Keeper could have done better. When your keeper does save it, but it's that deep and that curved, you just can't really blame him, can you? Forster had saved it, but it still went through his fingers because of the power and the curve. Good free kick. And I did warn about Bradley Dack. I did warn about him. He's on the ball again. And he's put it in the top corner. It is 3-2, absolutely out of the blue. Blackburn, I thought it'd crumble, but looked like they've rebuilt in a matter of seconds. Bradley Dack out of nowhere just skills his way through. I mean, Clinton Mola might get his way a little bit, but still not acceptable in the defensive duty department there. As Bradley Dack gets 2 in 2 seconds. Without Pope and Camponzano, we've lost 2 of us. 3 key men, I'd say. The other being Dowell, as Dack has the ball on as well, onto Sam Gallagher. It looks like they could do more danger. They've tried to fit it through, but just couldn't. Now Bradley Dack with the ball forward again into Buckley around the corner this time. Dack's carrying on his run. He could be on a hat-trick, but gives it to Gallagher, who we know isn't really the best at shooting, so that's good. He either waits too long or misses the target. And Hove on the counter, on the charge, tries to chip it to Semenyo, ain't fast enough. And now Jeffcott on the ball. Can we avoid this potential banana slip in the last couple of minutes by Jeffcott wrapping it up, tried to cut back inside, and the defender deals with it again. We just don't finish games off. And we need to start doing that. Good chip over the top, though. On to Jeffcott. Please do it here. And he has done. If Campanzano's out for time, Jeffcott may get his place back. Maybe I should have listened to him because he's come off the bench and scored to relieve the pressure. Great finish as well. Top bins as Maloney's going to come on for the last couple of minutes. The win is confirmed. 5 wins out of 5 today. Yes, they've all been easier games against teams below us and teams not even in the playoffs, so it's the first time in a while, and I rather have enjoyed it. We've got to keep it up, though, to catch the others. And only 2 minutes left. Oh, that is a rough tackle, Clinton Mola. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Bradley Dack's injured, though. I mean, I don't like to say it serves you right about people getting injured, but it kind of does injuring our best players. You've got yours missing. As Davenport gives it across to John Buckley in the middle now to Sam Gallagher. He has been terrible this game. On the ball all game long and just hasn't dealt with it at all. As that was a really good dribble from Stacey as well. I want to see the league table. 5 wins from 5. We should be going higher than ever. Great performance. Great result. We build. And how's it looking? We are closer. We are definitely closer. Crystal Palace have lost and Fulham, I think, have got a point. So they haven't won. So that is great for us. I do see injury lists as well right next to us, but we are closer to the playoffs and we're still going to play Palace. That's going to be a vital game as Brandon Pope's out for 3 months. He's broke his toe. Oh, when he was just coming into form. And Campanzano's 5 days. I mean, Jeffcott can replace him. We don't really have a midfielder, though. Maybe Dowell has to move back centrally, or maybe Wing has to play. And one thing I do want to check in regards of standings, not the league table, but the fixtures for Crystal Palace and Fulham, which I have not checked. Do they play each other? I don't see it at the side. I don't want to move the league table. I want to move this side. It doesn't look like it. They've got Blackburn, now Fulham. I'm going to search for it. Not in that first month. They don't look like they've got difficult games, to be honest. So we've got to be on his best form if we're going to catch them up. No, not there. Not there. Is it the last game of the season? No, it isn't. They've got Nottingham Forest on last game, though. Crystal Palace away, which is actually second best because they can't play us, because we know we don't play them. They can't play Fulham, so they play 4th place. That is good, as we have 6 points over 4th place. We are 3 points behind 2nd. We're doing a reverse, hopefully, of last season, where last season we were 2nd all along. We bottled it. This time, we've been in the playoffs, fluttering from 3rd to 6th, really. And this time, we've got a chance to actually unbottle it and make Palace bottle it. So I would just love it if that happened. As unfortunately, guys, this is the end of this episode. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe. We just hit 1.3k subscribers, which is amazing from a Grimsby Town series being played, the only thing on the channel at the moment. So stay tuned. I'm going to try and get new stuff out to you as soon as possible. I mean, I'm going into exam season as well, which doesn't help. But yes, hopefully you stay tuned. Hopefully you enjoy the series, and hopefully you have a good rest of the day. And peace!